Happy birthday to me. What's up, guys? Today is my 32nd birthday. I'm officially 32 years young today. And this is actually one of the first birthdays that I've been completely sober in almost 20 years. Because, for pretty much every birthday, I'd always be, smoking weed or drinking alcohol or both. Getting all crumped up because it's my birthday, only live once. So this will have been my first completely sober birthday in almost 20 years, which is crazy. It's interesting because a lot of people, family and friends, of course, are messaging me, texting me, and asking me, oh, what are you doing for your birthday? What are you doing for your birthday? And they like shocked that I don't have any special plans or parties and balloons and pin the tail on the donkey going on. And today, for my birthday, I just pretty much spending the day all alone. Just woke up early. I set a personal physical fitness record for the day that I want to accomplish to do 1,500 push-ups by the end of the day. So not 1,500 all at once, but to do 1,500 by the end of the day. Because Jack LaLanne, who I used to admire him so much, he used to always complete a personal record, some kind of physical fitness record on his birthday every year. So by the time he was like in his 80s, he was doing insane things. He was like swimming miles with his hands handcuffed and boats chained to him and everything. So I can just imagine over decades how it'll keep getting crazier and crazier for me. I woke up early today. I did my yoga routine, my Wim Hof breathing exercises. Already about halfway through my push-ups for the day. I've been working on some chores. Later on this evening, I'm going to go to do jiu-jitsu and MMA training. I'm going to work. I have a couple business appointments this morning, so I'm going to make some money, baby. And then I'm going to, spend a big chunk of the day getting caught up on on tasks and to-dos and projects and things like that, which I thoroughly enjoy. And that's pretty much it. Maybe I'll take my dog for a hike through some of the, nature hiking trails that are local by, play the guitar, harmonica, do some reading. That's pretty much it. I'm going to really be spending the day alone for the most part. And some people are like, oh, that's so sad. Why are you, so lonely and things like that. But they don't understand. I have fallen in love with myself, where it's one of the few times in my life where I feel truly at peace, is when I'm just by myself. And, as much as I love other people, I'm a single dad, I got a daughter, she's with her mom today. I love my family, my friends. But, I love also just being by myself, because it wasn't always like that. I remember for a long time, I always had to be with other people. I always had to be out and about. I always had to be out with other people. I always had to be, drinking or high because I didn't love myself. I remember for a long time, I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. I remember, I used to hide my mirror, cover it up because I didn't even like the person that I saw in the mirror. Where now I'm proud that I can say I love the person that I see in the mirror. I'm very proud of this person, and I'm at peace with myself. So for me, this is like an ideal, perfect birthday. Just being alone in solitude, sticking to my disciplines and my rituals, setting a personal record in fitness, and being able to self-reflect and just be in the peace of my own presence. Where, I think about how a lot of people, they look forward for months, to go on a vacation that they have planned out, a trip or something like that, and I can't wait for this, I just can't wait to get away, and they look forward all year to this, this trip, yet their own life is miserable. Well, that's kind of a sad way to live. That I love going on vacations and things like that, but I love my own life, my everyday life, more than I do even going on vacations. Even though I've been to a lot of exotic places and things like that, I'm a creature of habit. To me, discipline equals freedom. I know what it's like to not be disciplined and to be all over the place and, sleep in and, wake up, smoke weed, eat junk food and drink and, and not even be able to, enjoy looking at the person that I see in the mirror. And so at this place where I am now, this to me is freedom. And I have created a life now that I love even more than going on vacations. And as much as I love the holiday seasons, I'm glad that all the Christmas and stuff and all that is behind us now, so that I can just stick back to my routine, which brings me so much peace and happiness in my life. And I think that's a big key to successfully staying sober, is creating a life that you don't need escape from. You know, because so many people, they seek out ways to to escape. You know, whether it's in a form of weed or alcohol or other drugs or food, and they are looking for ways to escape from reality because they don't like that their life that they're living in, and they're living in denial. You know, oh, now my life's fine and things like that. And that's why I think it's really good to spend time in solitude and by yourself, so that you can really get into your head and start to, take time to analyze and assess, what, do I really enjoy this life that I've created? Or am I just living a big facade, And so to me, this is like this is a great birthday, just by myself, sticking to my disciplines. And discipline equals freedom, my friends. So officially 32 years young, I'm just getting warmed up. I'm excited for the future. I don't even feel like I've hit my prime yet. I know, I'm going to be stronger in my 40s than I am now, and in my 50s I'll be stronger than I am now, and mentally sharper, mentally fiercer. I still feel like a baby. I feel like my life's starting over. And so I'm very excited about the future, and becoming sober has been one of the best decisions of my life, because it allowed me to have more mental clarity, to be able to see the bigger picture, and to be able to have these types of realizations and awakenings like I'm having now. So with that being said, guys, my simple advice for today is to work on creating a life that you don't need escape from, and falling in love with yourself so much that you don't need all these external substances to escape. That you love the person who you are completely alone, but even if it, hey, it doesn't mean you have to, sure, you have wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever, but even being by yourself, I think it's important to take time for yourself every day, go for a walk, meditate in your own thoughts, learn to fall in love with yourself, and life's going to be a lot more peaceful. It sounds kind of scary in the beginning. It might be a little challenging. I remember there was a time I didn't like living by myself. I had to be around other people, but through conditioning, I've learned to love myself, because a lot of other people, they put more effort and energy into getting other people to like them than they do into getting themselves to like themselves. I think back of how many past birthdays, I'd plan going out bar hopping, or, rolling up like an ounce joint to smoke, and now a lot of the people I don't even talk to anymore. So it's kind of like, what was the point? Putting all this effort into, these meaningless relationships, where ultimately the one person that's always going to be with you through thick and thin through the rest of your life is old numero uno. I remember my dad used to say, when they nail the nails on your coffin, they only put one body in there. They don't put two. So you should put more emphasis and energy into falling in love with yourself than you should be, trying to impress other people, and, creating parties just so that other people can have fun, even if that's not what you really want to enjoy. If it's your birthday and you want to spend the day alone and just stay to your discipline and structured, don't feel like you need to do, all the silly things that society says that we have to do just to fit in. A birthday to me is just another day, and I would rather spend it in my disciplines and my routines and my structures than any other way. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you have a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year, a great life, and happy birthday to me. Yeah, happy birthday to me. Woo, woo, woo. Gotta have fun, baby. See ya.